We all have biases, and they could be making a mess of your finances. I'm Staci from Fun Caliber, and whether you want to believe it or not, your experiences shape the way that you handle your money. Our brain uses what's called cognitive biases to help us think more quickly. Think of them like shortcuts. Although these shortcuts can save us time processing large amounts of information, they can also introduce miscalculations and mistakes, something generally to be avoided when talking about personal finance. There are a lot of financial biases out there. It's kind of the foundation of behavioral economics. But here's 4 traditional biases that may be affecting you right now. The status quo bias. The status quo bias is when people prefer that things stay as they are. It's when we love our comfort zone so much we're unwilling to move outside of it. When it comes to everyday money choices, this could be favoring one supermarket over another simply because it's where you always go, even if the second option has more offers, making your weekly shop cheaper. The second is loss aversion bias. Loss aversion is when you'd rather not play than risk losing, or it's better not to lose 20 pounds than to find 20 pounds. This is because the pain of losing is psychologically twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining. It's caused by a mixture of our neurological makeup, socioeconomic factors, and cultural backgrounds. Though being risk-averse is usually useful in many situations, it may prevent you from making logical choices as the fear of loss is too intense. Bandwagon bias? Bandwagon bias is doing what everyone else is doing. Following the crowd can come with a high price. This is because popularity, like say chatter around GameStop, can drive up prices, sometimes higher than deserved. It can also lead to spending money on things you don't actually value, meaning there's less left over for the stuff that you do. Lastly, anchoring bias. Anchoring bias causes us to rely too heavily on the first piece of information we're given. Imagine you're out shopping for new jeans, you've set a budget of 50 pounds, the first pair that you choose is 200 pounds, and after putting them back you find a pair for 100 pounds, still more than your budget, but hey, it's cheaper than the first pair. When we set plans or make estimates, we interpret newer information from the reference point of our anchor instead of seeing it objectively. Simply put, your mental biases affect your finances, and if you're not careful, they can affect your ability to spend, save, and invest smartly. These are just 4 examples of how our emotions can fuel our money decisions and ultimately influence our ability to grow our wealth for the long term. Don't forget to like and subscribe for weekly videos, and for more information, visit funcaliber.com.